Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the highly anticipated XWA Women's Cruiserweight Classic. Of course, last night you have seen who will be going into this tournament, or at least going into the final parts of the tournament. In the Cruiserweight Classic, for this new format, it will be the elimination round. Of course, our first match will be Cassidy Walker versus Elizabeth Page. But also, later on tonight, there will be XWA Onslaught, which will happen tonight. So be on the lookout for any more news that could come out. And we would like to say that we are in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania as part of our Pennsylvania tour for the XWA. And technically, for both today, well, pretty much for right now and tonight, would technically mark the last stop for our Pennsylvania tour. And after that, we are moving down to the south. So Cassidy Walker looking to have high hopes into winning this whole tournament and being called your XWA Cruiserweight Champion. And as the predictions were ran last night saying who will potentially win, a lot of people have put their votes onto Cassidy Walker. However, we do not know will those predictions end up coming true. Because sometime last night, Elizabeth Page ended up having a bit of a talk with Cassidy Walker, saying that I wish you the best of luck in this matchup alone. And here we go for a matchup here. Also, you can look to see for Elizabeth Page, she man, almost looking that she kind of let off a bit of weight, pretty much helping her move faster. Because Elizabeth Page did say that she had pretty much plans to lose weight. And it seems like her weight loss strategy is going pretty much well, actually. It's almost like that for Cassidy Walker, almost forgot to take off the ring gear, well, or at least the entrance gear for her attire. Because she didn't know that for Elizabeth Page, we're going to try and attack her off rip, countered by Elizabeth Page now looking to turn the tides of the fight, throwing Cassidy Walker into the corner. But for Cassidy, well, pretty much now managed to counter and does it again and connects with the boot, almost looking that from Elizabeth Page could have had a counter like ready of her own. Now Cassidy Walker looking to rev up the engine. They trying to rally the Harrisburg crowd behind her and go for the massive face wash. Well, seated face wash, I should say. So now Cassidy Walker going onto the top, but seeming that she wants Elizabeth Page up for whatever reason and going for a double axe handle. But seeming it may not be enough. There is the slow hurricanrana, or technically the slow Rana as she calls it. That she does set, well, for Cassidy saying that she is slow, with the Hurricanrana. But that's okay. But now Cassie Walker using the, well, pretty much using the Pirate driver, well, Pittsburgh driver, and that would secure, and that would mark her safe in the elimination round as she moved on. Well, pretty much as she moved on into the grand finale. Now Elizabeth Page, well, so now Elizabeth Page is gone, well, from the tournament. And here your current lineup for pretty much the grand finale. But of course, in a dark match, it was shown that Megan Page ended up advancing into trapping SJ Ray into a submission. Of course, we don't have the footage to review it, but we do know that's what the sources are telling. Actually, hold up, let me look here. Alright, so I just looked through it. And as of course, as it was announced last night by the chairman Denver Lucas, saying that in the final match, well, of the Cruiserweight, well, of the Women's Cruiserweight Classic, it will be a ladder match. Well, it will be a ladder match to secure the title. Well, pretty much two opponents will be in the ring, and whoever wins, well, whoever climbs up the ladder and unhooks the belt from that ladder will be your Women's Cruiserweight Champion. And here comes Rosa CM Martinez. So pretty much, technically it would be Megan Page against Rosa CM Martinez. Or something. So of course that we do not know how both Megan Page and Rosa CM Martinez are going to be able to do to at least get the upper hand on each other and securing their spot in the finals and one step closer to the FWA Women's Cruiserweight Championship. The match is underway between the two high flyers, and that being CN and Page. And almost off rip. It seemed that for Rosa looking to fly here. Freya bouncing off the rope, but then connected with a drop kick straight to the face of Megan Page. But it's like that, you know what? I'm gonna just throw her outside the ring off rip and see will it work. And apparently it does. Now for Megan Page going onto the top rope for wanting to lure in CN. And try to go for a swanton bomb and connect. But now for CN, pretty much going for a counter and connecting with pretty much with the side kick or whatever you even call the move. But for Rosa, she is saying that she came a long way into this matchup, let alone she came a long way into this tournament. You just not to be eliminated last second. And now Rosa going for a springboard crossbody and connect. Now for Megan Page, now just needs to calculate on how can she put down Rosa and set her up the ring and manage to go for a 3-count pinfall. Now for Megan Page trying to launch herself into the corner, however, not being on the receiving end of the wheelbarrow DDT by Rosa CM Martinez. And now into the corner, going for Megan Page head first. And now for what CN is trying to do, slamming Megan Page like flat onto the back and onto the top rope, but instead CN is looking to use the flip senton. Hopefully it ends up connecting and hooking both legs to hope to secure herself into the finals. But Megan Page gets shoulders up. And the fight will continue between the both. And it's looking that for Rosa could put an end to Megan Page. And now has her up and goes into the Wasp driver. And Rosa will be Cassidy Walker's opponent in the ladder match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. And pretty much as the predictions are saying that this could be correct after all. And that will technically be Cassidy Walker versus Rosa CN Martinez. And this is for the championship. As all stakes are off.
I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Get your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me.
So pretty much that the match was already made official. As you can technically see that for Martinez decides to remain in the ring as she waited for Cassidy Walker will pretty much to come back out and get herself in the ring. And mind you, given the fact that this is a ladder match, something that both Rosa and Cassidy Walker are not familiar with. So they're gonna have to do anything and everything in order to secure the championship. And as Rosa sliding in the ladder into the center of the ring, however, she's not staying up. And not only you can use the ladder to get up to the belt and grab it, but also using the ladder as a weapon. And it's almost like that Cassidy Walker is gonna do exactly that. The counter from Rosa, one man to stop it. And a clothesline ends up connecting. And see that for Rosa, grabbing the ladder and now setting it up in the middle. And one of these women has to start making the climb. And almost looking to be outside the ring, going for Rosario Martinez, and now going for, I want to say, a head scissors. And now Rosa began to climb for the belt. But not if, well, Walker goes onto the intercept and pulls down CM Martinez, saying that you're not grabbing the belt. Well, not just yet. And now out onto the apron, going for Cassidy Walker. But CM Martinez going for the title. And it's looking now for Cassidy Walker, pushing down the ladder. And seeing that for Cassidy Walker may actually do have a tactic in winning this ladder match. And outside the ring, going for Rosa Martinez, and now Cassidy Walker may have, well, pretty much may have an opportunity set if she can go ahead and be able to gun it. However, for Cassidy Walker, he couldn't secure the belt in time. And the ladder ends up coming. But here comes Rosario Martinez with the baseball slide. But to the right, pretty much to the left thigh of Cassidy Walker. And in a ladder match, you could potentially be bruised up entirely if you don't land correctly. But now Cassidy Walker mans the counter and slams Rosa flat onto, well, flat onto the steel ladder, and I believe you might have just heard her upper back literally break into multiple pieces. And now into the corner, going for Cassidy Walker, and now Rosa Martinez is now using, or at least trying to utilize the ladder as a weapon. The DDT ends up connecting, but Cassidy Walker walks off of it. And now Cassidy Walker almost uses the ladder to advantage. However, a counter from CN is going to put an end to it, and a chop straight onto Cassidy Walker, and that will lay her out in the center of the ring. And pretty much most of the men's and women's locker room are watching this match very closely. And I will say that Cassidy Walker is actually engaged with Mr. Blue. So technically I want to say her husband is watching, well, from backstage. And now Rosa Martinez going for a flip senton, but instead for Cassidy Walker, now uses the Watch Driver, well, onto Rosa Martinez, and that will put her out cold. And now Cassidy Walker realizing that she has an opportunity and she's gonna go for it. And Cassidy Walker is trying to pretty much trying to loosen the belt off the ladder. And she is close, but instead lets off of it. And now but now Cassidy Walker onto the top, but ends up being brought down by Rosa. And now Rosa now bringing in another ladder into the fight. but missing the target entirely. And this match will continue. And outside, well, not outside, but pretty much onto the end. And pretty much it's only one step closer to maintain the belt. And seeming that Cassidy Walker is literally fighting for her absolute best. And she's saying she wants to win the belt to become the best, well, women's cruiserweight champion, and looking to do exactly that by almost doing the heartbreaker onto CN. But now CN now having Cassidy Walker almost up in position for the Rock Driver. However, well, Cassidy Walker slams down Rosa onto the ladder. I believe that Rosa's whole back is going through it. But now, after Rosa pretty much being dealt with, well, Cassidy Walker, after Cassidy realized he almost had the belt loose, after pretty much trying to do her absolute best and to maintain the belt, and outside the ring going for Rosa, and Cassidy reaching for the belt, and Cassidy does it! And here's a replay of Cassidy Walker maintaining, well, the title. You can hear the Harrisburg crowd celebrating with Cassidy. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, that will conclude the XWA, well, Women's Cruiserweight Classic. But make sure to tune in later on tonight for XWA Onslaught, because we will be discussing on who will be in the who will be in the Battle Royal to declare the #1 contender, and that will either be Riley Parker, and pretty much the match include Riley Parker, Elizabeth Page, Rosa CM Martinez, Megan Page, SJ Ray, well, Kristen Wilson, and Jay Fletcher. So it will be what a so it will be a 8-woman. Well, so it will be an 8-woman, well, battle royal to declare, well, to declare your new, well, not new, but your #1 contender. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the day, and we will see you guys tonight for XWA Onslaught.